We're back, week 2, episode 2 of 434 in the NFL. I've got highlights from all our 434 players coming at you. Later in the show, I'm going to look at this play right here a little more in depth, giving y'all my outtakes on it. And coming up, I've got some new faces to show you. Stay tuned to find out who they are. Hi everyone, and welcome back. Before I get started today, I want to give a big thank you to everyone who watched our first episode, everyone who liked it, shared, commented, subscribed, literally everything. Thank y'all so much, everyone. I'm excited to be covering some of the best players from, one of the best areas in Virginia, if you ask me. Week 2 of the 100th season of the NFL has been insane. We've lost 7 starting quarterbacks already, and 2 of our guys and their teams were affected by that. This Sunday, Terrell Edmunds and the Steelers, they lost Big Ben for the rest of the season. He has to have surgery on that right elbow. I'm a Steelers fan, so that was really hard to watch. Big Ben, wishing you a speedy recovery. But I do have to say, I was very impressed by our backup quarterback. I'm going to talk about that later on in the show. Then last week, I mentioned that Jacksonville, that's Big Will's team, they lost Nick Foles week 1. They had to step up and protect Gardner Minshew this past week. Heading into week 3, he's still healthy, he's still fine. I hope we don't lose any more quarterbacks because I won't be able to take it. My fantasy league also won't be able to take losing any more quarterbacks. So let's go ahead and get into these highlights of our 434 players. Starting off with Tremaine Edmunds and the Buffalo Bills. They won 28-14 over the Giants. And now the Bills have beaten both New York teams, Jets and Giants. So is it safe to say that the Bills are the best team in New York right now? I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think in the comments below. Tremaine finished the day with 7 total tackles. 4 of them were solo, and he had 1 pass deflection right here. Almost turned interception. Man, Tremaine, that would have been nice to see you walk away with that one. But good job, week 2. Now, I got to talk about quarterback Josh Allen. This right here, looking back to week 1. Took that one in on his own as well. Allen finished the day 19 of 30, had 253 yards and 1 touchdown. Now, Allen and the Bills cannot be slept on. They've been looked at as underdogs, but don't let them go unnoticed this season. They're looking good offensively and defensively. They're starting 2-0. It's the first time they've had that kind of start since 2014, and next week, if they win and are 3-0, it'll be the first time they've done that since 2011. Now, Josh Allen has been surprising me a lot. One of these plays is my favorite from week 2. Oh, stiff arm. Wait a second. Bring that back one more time. I picked up Josh Allen on my fantasy team after that. He's my backup quarterback. I won this week in fantasy, so things are looking good for me and for the Buffalo Bills. Moving on, Tremaine's big brother, Terrell, had a career-high 11 total tackles, 8 of them solo, 1 pass deflection, and Terrell is currently leading the Steelers defense in total tackles after week 2. Now, looking into this play, originally it's no call on the field, but Pete Carroll throws that red flag, challenges it. The ruling is overturned, pass interference against Terrell. I didn't agree with this, but hey, I'm not an NFL official. I'm not making the big bucks. I'm barely making any money at all, okay? Russell Wilson also making so much more money than me. Takes advantage of that situation that just happened. He connects with Metcalf in the end zone, touchdown Seahawks. He saw that Terrell just had this pass interference play against him. This is why Wilson is making the big bucks. He's a veteran quarterback, able to pick up on that situation. But during the game, the broadcasters mentioned that Terrell played perfect defense right here. That's just Russell Wilson being Russell Wilson, taking advantage of the situation. Later on, Steelers able to get this ball back on their own, and watch Terrell, bottom right of your screen, blocking number 55. That's a big guy. He's at least got 100 pounds on Terrell, and he just pushed him away like it was nothing. So congrats, Terrell, on your career high 11 total tackles. Let's look at Mason Rudolph. He impressed me so much. He stepped up big after Big Ben. Even though the Steelers didn't walk away with the win, he still did good under pressure. Like, you just lose your main quarterback, you have to step up out of the blue. Hey, I'm here. I'll score 2 touchdowns for you, Steelers. Rudolph, good job. Good job. Now, him and Big Ben have something similar. They're both 6'5", and they're both Rudolph is 235 pounds, or Big Ben is 240. They're both similar to size, so that'll be an advantage for Rudolph moving forward with the Steelers offense. He'll be able to see the same things that Big Ben did. Juan Thornhill and Kansas City Chiefs are off to a fantastic start to their season. They're 2-0, got the 28-10 victory over the Oakland Raiders. Juan had 3 total tackles, all of which were solo. But let me give a quick shout out to Patrick Mahomes, my starting quarterback in fantasy. Been racking me up points week by week. My homeboy, I love it. Keep those wins coming. Now off to Big Will in Jacksonville. Not as good start as Kansas City. They're 0-2. Like I said, they've lost Nick Foles. Gardner Minshaw's backup quarterback has had to step up, fill in that role. It's early. It's only week 2. We'll have to see how things progress as the season goes on. But did y'all see how Minshaw showed up to the game? He looks like a pimp or something. I hope he dresses like this every week. Now, the new player I wanted to introduce y'all to is number 70 O-lineman for the Chicago Bears, Bobby Massie. The Lynchburg native is in his 8th season in the league. He was drafted back in 2012, 4th round by the Arizona Cardinals, stayed with them until 2016, and from there, he's been with Chicago ever since. He played high school at Liberty Christian Academy, where he got to go to the All-American game in Miami in 2007. From there, he played at Hargrave Military Academy Prep Team, played college at the University of Mississippi. So I'm excited to follow his career for the rest of the season. Now let's take a look at some of his highlights from week 2. Bobby Massie, number 70, right side of your screen, making big blocks, and what an awesome game to start to watch him, because Chicago had the crazy comeback win. Literally was 1 second left on the board and they were able to score. Win. Crazy game. Awesome way to start watching and following Bobby Massie's career for me. We're back for another 434 football update of the week. Now, granted, it's only week 2. But right now, Terrell and Tremaine are both in the top 30 of all NFL players for most tackles. Terrell has 18 and Tremaine has 16. And now there's another new player that I want to introduce to y'all, and that's their older brother, Trey Edmunds. Trey currently plays on the practice squad for the Steelers, but last year he got to see time on the field with them. And back in 2017, he played with the Saints. And since I'm giving Trey a shout out, I want to show y'all some of his highlights from college to the pros. I want to start off with one of my favorite highlights.
Not an easy opponent to begin for Balaam. A big hole. Trey Edmunds off to the races.
Number 1 ranked.
They will not catch him. He pulls away and scores. 78 yards for the Hokies.
Back in 2013, Trey left those but Trey played with Virginia Tech from 2013 to 15. From there, he went and played for 1 year with Maryland, which is really cool because his dad, former NFL player Terrell Edmunds, played his college career. That's cool to see father and son playing in the same place. From there, 2017, he signed with the Saints as an undrafted free agent. Some of his highlights here from them, and my favorite one from them was his touchdown run. After the 2017 season, Trey was let go by the Saints, but that's when he got picked up by the Steelers practice squad in 2018. Week 3 coming up, and we've got 2 primetime games, Thursday and Monday night. Starting Thursday, Tennessee Titans coming to take on Big Will and his team in Jacksonville. And then Sunday, we've got 2 games at 1 o'clock. Bengals versus the Bills. Buffalo looking for that first 3-0 start since back in 2011. And the Ravens coming to take on the Chiefs at 1 as well. Juan, do me a favor and put a stop to that running back, Lamar Jackson, for me, please. Steelers going to play the 49ers at 4:25. It's their first game without Big Ben. Still looking for that first win of the season. We'll see if they can get it done. Then Monday night, we get to really watch Bobby Massie work. Chicago Bears going to Washington to take on the Redskins. Thank y'all so much for watching. Next week, I'm going to have more highlights for you guys, and I'm going to break down what exactly the 4-3-4 is. So week 3 coming to you soon.